Mail trucks have been a staple of the American suburbs for years. Everyone knows the iconic look of these boxy, slow, antiquated vehicles with their classic white paint job with the red and blue stripe. That vehicle that we're referring to is called a Grumann LLV, or Long Life Vehicle, that was specifically produced for the United States Postal Service starting in 1989. Grumann, a defense contractor, won the bid to start producing these vehicles. So, from 1989 to 1994, they produced over 100,000 of these vehicles, with the majority of those vehicles still on the road over 27 years later. The body and the final assembly of this vehicle was done by Grumann, but the chassis is based on a 1982 Chevy S10 truck. 1982, that's 39 years ago. If there's one thing you can say about the post office, they sure do get their money's worth. This fleet of overused, tired, abused vehicles needs to be swapped out. Tons of blind spots, horribly inefficient. They have been known to catch fire in the past. And if you just happen to be lucky enough to be in the vehicle when it catches fire, yeah, sorry, all they have are roll down windows and there's no air conditioning. So the Postal Service did an audit of all of their vehicles, and they found that it was going to cost over $4.2 billion just to refurbish them. So 6 years ago, the Postal Service opened a bid for a new design. Fast forward to now, 6 years later, and here it is. The Ugly Duckling, Part 2. The Postal Service awarded the contract to Wisconsin-based defense contractor Oshkosh Corp., worth an estimated $475 million to start the design and tooling process. This was a competitive bid, and Oshkosh even beat out GM with their design. There will be gas and electric versions with a 90-10 split, so that's going to be 90% of them are going to be gas vehicles at first, with 10% being electric. However, this design actually allows them to retrofit an electric drivetrain into it after the fact if they so choose. One of the biggest takeaways I have from the Ugly Duckling design is that they primarily built this thing based on function. The funky looking lower portions of this vehicle, as funny as they may look, are actually life-saving. Should you be hit by this vehicle, hopefully they will be going slowly, you'll likely be hit in the legs, with the hope being that you will roll up and over the hood and off to the side and not get stuck underneath the vehicle. Truly a life-saving design. This vehicle comes with a ton of new improvements and safety features that bring it out of the Aquanet era and into the modern world. Blind spot warning, 360-degree camera, backup camera, forward collision warning, an airbag for the driver. It's got front and rear bumper sensors, an automatic parking brake, and a walk-in cargo area that actually looks like it's pretty intuitively laid out. And the piece de resistance, air conditioning. So let me know what you think of this new mail truck that we're gonna be seeing on the road as soon as 2023. Do you like it? Do you think it's an ugly duckling? Is it adorable? Should they name them Aflacs? So, using one word, let me know down below what this truck reminds you of. This is going to be hilarious. So thanks for stopping by and listening today about our new mail truck that just came out. And if you made it all the way to this point in the video, please consider subscribing to stay up to date on all things auto, DIY, and tech related. I'm your host, Johan, and we'll see you next time.